Okay, this is going to be very intimate and raw, if that's what you call it. When I was 5, when I was 4, around that area, we had neighbors at the back, and next to them were some primitives. And because my mother was always working, one day they took me to a room. I still remember that blood door vividly. It haunted me for a long time. I was put on a bed, and then I was forced to have intercourse with a girl. I don't know what age she was, but she was much or more older than me. And I knew it was wrong from the onset. And they surrounded the bed and they were laughing and and all of that. So I won't mention my uncle. I want to bury that story. I'll just skip forward. This led to distrust in me, and it was sort of the catalyst for anxiety that I had been experiencing, which would have gone with age and so forth, but they put that dose there. When I ran back home after they've had their fun, I was shaking. I remember it. I was shaking. I knew it was wrong. Who do I tell? I was ashamed. At that age, I was ashamed. To be victimized for some deranged entertainment. Yeah. So just sleep. So that led to the awkwardness and the anxiety that I had towards girls. Ina, bye bye. Uh, this is a true story. I don't think so. I'm fine. Thanks, ma. Yeah, boo. I love you. Good night. So as I was growing up, I hid my anxiety because prior to that I had a depressive episode. Of course, I was too young to know what this is and wara. As I grew older, I put pieces together, and I'm like, that, that was, depression. And when I say I had a depressive experience, it was talking to my blood brother, who passed away. And I just went into complete depression over some of the things that he was telling me. So I lived my life sort of trying to forget the trauma of things, the women that used me, and then the guy that used me. No, he molested. That's what he did. So the whole only men can it doesn't flow with me, because I have that dreadful experience. This is very personal, and I want to put it out so it's known by someone out there. Anyway, so throughout my life, teenagehood, what, and not forgetting the fact that I was victimized because of what so-called good looks or whatever. And as I grew older, it was like, oh, you are hot. Oh, you are what? You are what? Now, the response to this would be, thank you, wara. But to me, with my past experience, it triggers. Right? So I started chatting with this girl. She revealed herself, and I was afraid because I didn't grow up in a dating culture in my teens. I wasn't dating, looking for girls, yada yada yada. It's just not how I walk. And we spoke, and as we spoke, I saw, albeit my differences, all the things that happened to me were different. The emotional burden and pain was the same. So that was our link. And I will admit, I met her and we kissed, and there's never been anything like it in my life, because I don't know. And so I texted her and told her, no, I can't do this relationship because of ABC. But I was afraid that I would get taken advantage of. and you know, she would just leave me for the next one, because that's the culture of today, right? And a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, intervened, and they started dating, and it hurt, but I felt that I wasn't the right person for her anyway, right? So when that was over and we officially got back together, her perspective of things were the user, mainly because of my looks, right? He gets with this girl, he does this, and then he moves on and so forth. But I finally got the courage to put a stamp and say, I want to be with you. And yeah, we went and we danced, we kissed, we went to the area. It's like this area where there's a dam, and with the music playing, we kissed, and it was real to me. And then she dumped me, uh, out of revenge, of course. It's like, this is what you did to me, you come and then you know but she was seeing someone else at the time, and I didn't know. So what I saw was a girl that was lost, hoping to find someone who would hold her no matter what, the same way I felt. And that's how the bond started. And time changed, varsity, whatever, and I was hearing, no, she's with this guy, and she's with that guy, and she's with that guy. I swallowed it. I made freestyles to sort of vent, because I'm not a dating person, because at that time I had set out that this is the girl, right? And yeah, things changed. She moved overseas, and somehow we started to reconnect or whatever. And in my stupid way, I was trying to make her see the implication and depth, right? Which to most people would come as a this or a what or a what or a what. And first and foremost, even now, we have no communication, no Skype, no nothing. She blocked me of everything. So I'd say she wants me out of her life. And I'm hearing, not hearing, I've been getting a lot of talks with some folk that I'm obsessed with her and yada 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 and so forth. And this is the woman whose wedding I would attend. As much as I love her, I would not intervene. That's where I am at the moment. And I don't care of the world, their opinions, their advice, their this and that and whatever. Because in my heart, she makes me happy. Not because of her so-called surname or whatever, stuff that I wasn't even aware of and didn't care about. I have very accomplished family members. I have very accomplished friends. One of them just happens to be the most powerful man in the world. One of them just happens to be the second richest man in the world. One of them just happens to run Facebook. Right? So I poured the heartache into problem solving. And I was researching myself, of course, for my own conditions and the manner in which things have gone and how unprogressive they are. I know I said 10 years, but it's 12 years, to be honest. I even told my mother about her. I have never ever told my mother about someone I love. I did. And my mom's was happy at the fact that through her I learned to embrace true love. Through her I pushed the walls around me and pushed them off. You see, people look for big things and this and that, but the little things, those impacts that she had in my life, stayed with me. I don't do the dating culture thing. I haven't been dating. I'm not or looking for dates or yada yada yada. I even had it on one of my blogs, which I called Insight, about how dating is counterproductive. And of course, there was opposition. Why her? Why her? Why her? And those little things that people don't notice. When you love someone, you have reason for tomorrow. The whole scandals about me being a cheat, about me being a womanizer, a flirt, or whatever. I was trying to help as a feminist, which I am, women that are trying hard to not have their sexuality impede their capability. I can't explain it. If because I'm in love with her, that's a fact, and I've learned a lot. I've learned of all the outside entities and the liars and the manipulators and so forth. Will somebody else be able to stand me? I don't know, because most people thought that it was a Facebook thing. It started way before that. There was a time I couldn't mention her name because I would throw up from the pain. That pain that you have in your gut, in your heart, whatever. So of course I let her in. I considered her my partner, my ally, and she is a little intimidated by me, and I don't know how to cure that. I grew up around women, mostly raised by women. Never in my life have I laid a hand on a woman. Never. And if I came close, I will disclose myself and seek some sort of help, because I know my physicality, plus I value women in general. I just happen to love this one unconditionally. And if that's my greatest sin in life, then so be it. People keep telling me you're being taken for a ride, you're a fool. Same system. Let me quote the "When are you coming? Soon, 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 soon." All that kind of stuff. Comes from dating culture, which means, you know what, just cut that woman off and find someone else, and they don't understand that this is someone I want to build things with. I'll be honest, I want to build things for. There was a time I was having stressful nights because I was worried. And that's why you have the security perimeters. Not eavesdropping and blah blah blah. It's just black people, let's be honest, are not as accepted that side as they are in black communities. So that racism, I mean, let me give you an example. People were like, he likes her because of her pictures, because of a picture where she's showing off her bum, or whatever. Superficial things. Now, I'm at the stage where I don't expect love back, but I would want to give love because that's what's there, that's what's in my heart. The dating culture, have I tried it? No. Should I try it? I don't know. The insecurity that while she's away, somehow some woman will lure me and take me, it's a complete insult. I worship her, and I won't deny that. I've been called a stalker, obsessed, yada by fragile minds who don't understand love. And I've also been told that this revelation has broken hearts. What hearts? What hearts have I broken? I know. I'm blocked. I'm kept away. Sort of a footcheck thing, or that due to certain past experiences that I would lash out and go, hey, don't defame her, and I'm over that. She can do what she does, do what she wants to do, fail, succeed, fail, because the potential I see is the potential that most don't. And that potential I see because of the bond that I have. Interventions when I'm confiding in her or asking questions, sometimes when I got jealous or so forth, that were used to make me some sort of angry, controlling man. I would not harm a hair on her, because she's beautiful to me. However, because my eyes are the eyes that see through love, has she changed? Does she have bad habits? I've got that advice. She's a smoker. Remember that what was it? The smoking pig. Remember what and so forth. And she's young. I am a bit more mature. And we do have our differences. She might like going out to clubs and dance and yada yada yada, and those are my sins. My sins are reading more research so that we can get work done. I didn't meet her on Facebook. I met her face to face first, and she contacted me first. Now, I don't know how women talk. What I've realized is women are the worst advisors when it comes to this. And what I wished for and what I kept saying was, let's have communication. But if to her I'm the past, then so be it. It won't change the way I feel. You know what, man? This is like emo, so I'ma end it here. But basically, what I'm saying is, when I was jogging, when I was overweight due to the cerebral and the what, in my imagination, I said I will do it for her. That was my drive. Every aching moment, that was my drive. And that's why I spoke of support. Because the support I got was, you can say I made it up, but it was support of a driving force. I have loved her since our first kiss, and it never changed. Never. All the other, we are with John, or we are with John, I'm with John, yada yada yada, where the bitches. where the phone calls, if they're so in my life. I think this is also to clarify the whole thing of putting up lights, camera, action, taking a good pic, and somehow that lures me. It doesn't. If loving her so much makes me weak, then it makes me human. Throughout all her troubles and so forth, that's a part of life. I'm not afraid of it. We can work it out, find solutions. This video, I think I'm making to just firmly state to you, however you are, wherever you are, whatever you do, and I don't think I'll stop loving you. They have tried. They have been exposed to pictures of lookalikes of you, of course, who are naked and call girls and all type of nonsense, and that's not who you are. And if you're too shy to respond or too shy to approach, or if your family disapproves of me, I totally understand. Because I don't want you to choose. You're the life. You're the life of my love. By just being you. So it's going to be another disconnect, and I mean, I know you got things going on and you're doing your own things, and I think that's great. I do. I really do. Your friends or your male friends or whatever, your I just don't care anymore. It doesn't change the fact that I am still in love with you. If you were to marry off with another man or something like that, I'll attend the wedding to watch your happy moment. Does it mean that I won't fight for you? No. But the fight has to be genuine. If you love me and I love you, then the rest is just life. My heartbeat. Till I take my last breath on this planet.